Hi, my name is Allie. I run Green Witch Mystics, and today I'm going to do an in-depth tutorial on how to do a simple wire-wrapped bail. This is going to be the same technique and bail used in my how to wire-wrap mushrooms tutorial. Enough people got stumped on it to where I decided I'll remake a better video and do it all over again. So these are the tools that you will need. And you'll need 20 gauge wire. You can use squared or round. I would definitely suggest getting dead soft instead of half hard. If you're wire wrapping a mushroom, it doesn't really matter, but if you're wire wrapping a point, which you can use this technique with, I would definitely suggest going with squared wire. So you're gonna cut about 12 to 14 inches of your desired wire, and then you're gonna fold it in half, except one side is gonna be longer than the other side. You'll then take your round pliers and make a loop. So it should look a little something like this. You're going to take your flat nose pliers next and straighten out the shortest wire, like so. This is going to be the base of where you're going to wrap your bail around. So the longer wire is going to wrap around the shorter wire that we just kind of straightened out. I find it easier to hold the loop with my round nose pliers while I twist the wire around, and then once I have enough length, I typically just use my fingers to twist it to my desired bail length. And sometimes using your flat nose pliers is also beneficial to get a nice tight twist. So for your bail length, the way you'll determine if it's long enough, you usually want the wires to wrap about the middle or a little bit above the middle of your piece. So this bail length is perfect for that natural citrine point, where with this kyanite piece, it's a little bit too short. So that can kind of be a good gauge on how to determine if your bail is long enough for the stone that you're using. So some people only came for this bail part. We're gonna just finish this piece and keep going. So you're gonna fold your wires over about halfway in the middle of the stone. This might be a little difficult for beginners simply because your fingers just don't really know what to do with themselves yet, and it will get easier with practice. So you're gonna fold the wires over like so, and you're going to slowly and gently crisscross them over each other like this. Also, if your piece is loose, that's fine. I will show you how to tighten it up. We don't need to worry about that right now. I would suggest utilizing your round nose pliers if you're finding it difficult to get the loops like centered. And that's another reason why you want to be kind of gentle and slow so that you can make sure it'll be even. And you'll just keep tinkering with it until you get the desired look. You can loop these around each other just once, which is what I do, and you'll see what I mean, or you can continue looping them around each other if you want it to have like a thicker swirl. Now, here is where you can tighten your piece up. You're gonna take your flat nose pliers and you're gonna twist the bail in the direction that will tighten it. Typically, I only do this like 1 to 3 times. If you tighten it too much, depending on your wire, it can snap. So we want it to be snug enough to where if we try to move it like so, it's not budging. Once you're satisfied with the security of it, you're going to take the remainder of the wire and you're just going to wrap it around your piece. I usually swirl like one piece at the bottom, and you'll see this in a second. But there are lots of different ways that you can finish this off. You can cut an even shorter loop than I did and put like a little loop in the front. And then with the other wire, you can also make a loop on the back, or you can connect it to the bail, which is what I like to do, simply because, I don't know, if you have too many open loops like this, that's when they can get caught on clothing and fabrics and get snagged on stuff, and we don't love that. So next you're going to take this extra piece of wire. Again, you can just make a little loop on like that back kind of empty part right there, but I like to wrap it around the bail and create a larger loop. You can just wrap it around the bail and cut it off and kind of mash it up against the bail with flat pliers, or you can do what I'm doing and create a nice little aesthetic loop with it. And yeah, that's kind of all there is to it. I hope I was able to explain the bail part a little bit better and just have a better overall quality of recording. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. Leave me feedback down below, and I'll see you next time.